Hey everyone, it's Angie. Today we are making a shaker dome window box. So this is the box that I'm sharing today. It's really easy to put together and I love seeing the candy inside. You can actually make this a shaker box and I'll show you an example. I did this one, but I actually liked it better where I could see the candy, so I'm sharing this one today. But this is super easy. It's just like making a regular shaker, but it makes it really easy because these little shaker trees are super easy. They have adhesive on both sides, so yeah, you can make one like that. But today we are doing this one. I love this one. You can see it. And this little tree is so stinking adorable. See, it pops up as well. So it makes it even cuter. It's not flat. I have some mini Ghirardellis, Christmas ones, actually from last year in here. But this time I'm going to put some Hershey's Kisses in it. You can use any kind of Christmas candy in it. But these are so easy to make. And they're great for stocking stuffers or for just classrooms, for your table settings, anything like that. But this is what I'm sharing. You can also mat the sides. I did not mat the sides. I just did the top and the front. I don't know. I just liked it like that better. So this is what I'm sharing today. For those of you who are new, hi, my name is Angie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit the bell and do all the things so that it helps my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. There's another thing you can do, and this has just been released from YouTube, where you can hype a video. And if you go down to the comment and kind of swipe on the comment, and I believe it's to the left, a hype comes up, and if you hype my channel, I'd really appreciate it because it gets it noticed. And it only was released in certain areas, so everybody doesn't have it. I tried to do it on one of my friends' videos, and it wouldn't let me do it. But if you don't understand that, just look up hype a video on YouTube, and it'll show you how to do it. All right, so let's get started with this. I am using Real Red for this. It's 10.5 by 4.5. And the mat piece is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4 and 2 1/4 by 7/8. All these measurements will be in the inspiration sheet on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. So here are the shaker domes. They're really easy to use, and you get 10 in a pack, so it's a really good deal. And it has adhesive on this side and on the back side. On this one, I just left the adhesive on the back because you don't need to take that out. But if you want to do a shaker box, you just remove that back and then put your sentiment on the back. Add your sequins before you put your backing on, of course. And yeah, you can make a shaker out of it. All right, so that's what we're using for this. The stamp set is called Pine Tree Trimmings. I'm using the bundle for this. These are the dies that go with it. Also this one right here and this little star. And that's what we're using for this. It goes together really easy, y'all. This is one of those that you can whip up and have ready, and I think they're really cute. All right, so let's get started. Let's just stamp the sentiment first. I just have a scrap here. It's only one thing. I'm using the old Christmas tree. It has other sentiments on it, but I thought the old Christmas tree was really cute for this one. And we are going to stamp, and I'm just going to use my VersaFine Clair, and we're just going to stamp it on the very bottom here. It's really cute. I love the writing on it. That's one of the things I really liked about it. And we are going to, let's do it from this side. I am right-handed, and I don't know, I have to go from this side. And I'm just cutting it really close to the sentiment because it needs to be small. I'm going to even cut this side a little bit closer. So it's a very small piece right there. Let me tell you what it is. It's not even quite a 1/4 inch. You can just cut it out by hand. It'd be a lot easier than trying to measure it out. All right, so now we need to do our box. So let's go ahead and let's put these out of the way because I don't want to lose them. Let's score this. And we are going to score on the 10.5-inch side at 1/2, 1.5, 5.5, and 6.5. And then you're going to flip it around and you're going to score it at 1 and 3.5. That's it. It makes it really easy. Now we are on this top piece, it has the 1/2 inch and then the 1-inch side. That's going to be the top of our box. So we're going to cut down on here and then cut about halfway, because we're making our own little inside flaps, because I like doing this on my boxes. It just looks more professional, and it also keeps your lid from falling inside easily. So we're doing both sides here. We're going to do this top part so that folds in nicely. And then we are going to do the sides here. So you're just going to cut into these. And do the same on the opposite side. Cut in that a little bit more. And that is what it's going to look like. I'm going to have to bring the cut and emboss over here, but let's go ahead and sharpen these score marks, and then we don't have to worry about that. All right, so this is going to fold up. So when you cut your window in here, we're going to mat it first, but you're going to cut it on this side. So you're going to cut this way, like it looks like it's backwards, but it's not. So let's just go ahead and mat this. I love this paper, by the way. This is the Traditions of Christmas. You know how I've used this a ton. I love it. It's my favorite, and I love both sides, but I'm really liking the other side. But I've used it on both sides. All right, so we're going to take this die and you're going to just center that. And I'm going to run this through the cut and emboss, but let me go ahead and run it through, because I really don't have to show you that with the cut and emboss. I thought I would have to, but since I explained to you how to cut it, I'll just run it through, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, so we have that run through. And keep your little trees, y'all. You can use these on a card. Look how cute that is. And you can use this on a card, on a little gift package, make a tag out of it. There's a lot of things you can do with that. All right, now let's go ahead and put our little tree in. So you're going to take off this top part here. To try to use my nails for this, or let's grab my little paper piercer. Maybe I can get underneath there. They are on here really tight, so you need something to pull it off. So you're just going to pull that off, and you're going to slide it. It fits in this die perfectly. So look how nice that is. Look how cute it is. I love this, where you can see, you know how I am. If you've been around long, you know I love to see the candy inside. All right, so now if you're going to do a shaker, I think I cut my piece for the shaker 2 by 3 3/4, but you're going to have to stamp it first and then put your sequence in here, and do it before you put it all together, and then unpeel this part and then stick your piece on here, that your sentiment, and then you're done, and then you can put it all together. So let's go ahead and use some Steel Plus. I think I'm running out of this. Yep, I am at the end of that. Let me grab another one here. And tuck these in, and then you're going to pull this up. And make sure you pull it all the way to the end here. To the end of the box. Don't make sure it's not short, or your box won't close tight. And then here's our little flaps. And then here's the top. Look how cute and how fast that goes. Let's go ahead and mat our top piece. And again, you can mat the sides if you want. Okay, we're almost there. Let's fill it with some Hershey's Kisses. I have some red ones, so I thought that'd be cute. But wouldn't the green and red ones look really cute in here? These are all what I had, y'all, from last year. I always save them because I know I'm going to do Christmas in July, and I'm going to do Christmas almost the whole month of December. So, but look how cute they look in there. The little hats look really cute in this, by the way. I had the hat ones last year. They look really cute in here. All right, let's grab our oak Christmas tree. And we're going to put this on right underneath the tree. Make sure you leave enough space there to fit your oak Christmas tree. And if you have a bigger sentiment, you can put it even on top here. But I wouldn't hide the candy. I just think that's the best part of it. And then we're going to put our little star on. And we are going to use, I'm going to use I think a regular dimensional fit on that. I can't remember, but I think so. No, let's use a mini. I don't want to be able to see it. And then you can just put it right there at the top. And you don't need a whole lot of decoration on this. You can put a bow there instead of the star. The star comes in the bundle. But that is it, y'all. Look how cute. I love this. And it's three-dimensional, so it pops out. And it's just so darling. I love this. So here's those two. And then this is the one that I did the shaker on. But can you see where I stamped that? And make sure when you stamp it, you see exactly where it needs to be and then stamp. It's a little bit more harder to get it on there, you know, where you can see it. But I put some little sequence in there. It says from our house to yours. And yeah, but you can't see the candy. And that's what I love about these. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. The inspiration sheet is there with all of the measurements and the supplies needed for this project. Hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.